Coach.
Okay, we're playing a very solid opponent in Louisiana Tech, an offense that I believe throws the ball well. They've got a running back in the Dixon kid that's 21st in the country in rushing, has some big playability. Defense presents a lot of challenges, a lot of multiple fronts, a lot of unique things on the back end that they definitely present some challenges with. As far as that goes, we've really talked to our team about improving. We've got to get better from our last game, and I believe our guys are committed to that and looking forward to this week of practice.
What do you remember about that matchup in 2010 against Manny Diaz's defense? They kind of kept you guys at bay there in the second half.
Yeah, there's no doubt. They did a very good job defending us in 2010 when he was at Mississippi State. They had a very good plan. They executed that plan. They made it very tough on us. We had to earn it, and we were fortunate to win that night.
What makes him difficult? Just the multiple things he does, and he's very aggressive pressure from different parts of the field.
Yeah, I think it's probably all of the above. The different fronts, the different coverages behind the fronts, and everything that goes with it. And that year at Mississippi State, they had some very good players, to go along with that scheme.
Last year about this time, it seemed like you were still kind of searching for that offensive identity. Maybe it's not as dramatic this time with the quarterback back, but are you still kind of looking for bread and butter and what y'all do best?
We have a lot more information about our strengths and what we want this offense to be, obviously, than we did this time last year. And kind of like we talked about, we've got to execute better. We know who we are at this point, and we know where we got to get. And we have a lot of room for improvement, and that's what we're focused on. And the expectations as far as execution now this year compared to last year are completely different. And like I said, we made way too many mistakes last game. Like I said, our opponent had some things to do with that, but overall, we weren't happy with the way we executed. And so we need to have a very good week of practice. We need to come out and we need to be better this Saturday than we were last Thursday. So we're going to go back to some basics, and we're improved. Now, when I say that, we're not sounding any big alarm or anything. I still think we execute some plays at a very high rate, but the difference is expectations are different this year. We have to be a team that gets better each week, and we got to see that improvement in the little things. And anytime that everything is not clicking perfect, well, the better opponent that you have, the better personnel they have, it exposes things. And I think that's what happened. So it was really good for us. And so after the game, when I said this was a good learning experience that we were, got a chance to win a game with, that's what I meant. So we're not too far away, okay? So I don't want you to think that we're trying to reinvent the wheel. No, it's just a matter of us getting better at what we do and trying to be perfect.